Hello, 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 welcome to Firearms of America, and today we are reviewing these boots. Alright, if you have been my subscriber and you have watched my previous videos, you are probably wondering what the hell is going on. Well, in my defense, these boots are actually from Smith and Wesson. Yes, I was just as surprised as you are, if you are surprised that is, to find out that Smith & Wesson actually makes not only firearms, but actually pretty awesome boots. Anyway, let me give you a little bit brief introduction of what is happening, of what is going on, why I decided to start doing the review of shoes, boots specifically. Alright, so I decided to start a brand new part of this channel where we're gonna discuss the gear. The gear, you can call it survival. The ultimate survival gear. Yeah, there you go. That's a pretty cool name. In fact, I think that's what I'll call it. The ultimate survival gear, something that you would take with you in case of emergency, natural disaster, war, whatever you can imagine. The last piece of gear you can only imagine that you can only put on one pair of shoes, one pair of pants, grab one backpack, one utility knife, a few other things, what those things would be. Obviously, to me, I think that would be an ultimate pair of boots. Not the sneakers, not, classy shoes or anything like that. Good quality boots that will last me. So, that's why I decided to start from the boots. Obviously, we'll get further into, much more other gear and stuff that you would take with you. Personally, a little bit of background why I decided to do that. I've been personally in a situation like that a few times where I had to grab something, the last thing I could, and go. And I didn't have the last thing. The last thing it was, speaking of shoes, it was whatever really was laying around, flip-flops and sneakers, work boots. The terrible choice. Don't do work boots. Okay. Anyway, here we have this tactical Smith & Wesson Breach 2.0. They're very, very popular on Amazon. They have great ratings, and the price is actually pretty good. Currently, they are ranging between $71 and $79, depending on which color you choose. There are two different color options. One is kind of like brownish, and obviously my favorite one would be this awesome black, really cool looking color. And then of course depending on the size. So this was the choice number one, obviously, like I said, because of the reviews, because of the high top, the actually, there's a heel protection and much more to it. Okay, it actually, in fact, this one is actually 8 inches, so pretty good. So how are we gonna make the judgment? Yeah. If I'm rushing or saying something that doesn't make sense whenever it comes to shoes, sorry, this is my first shoe review. Let me know in the comments below, and I promise I will improve. I read all the comments. All right, so we're gonna actually judge all of our boots that we're gonna be doing reviewing here in this section of the channel by 8 different standards. And like I said, if you think there's something else that I should add, let me know. I will definitely consider it, definitely add it. So number 1 is actually going to be walking, running, length, and comfort. It includes standing as well, and wearing it for extended periods of times. Walking and running. And I have already completed the 3-mile run in this boot and then a 5-mile walk. Yes, I did do that. I run every day, so really it wasn't too much out of the way. So I put them on instead of my regular running sneakers. I put these things on and I ran in them. So we're gonna check that out, and then we're gonna talk about the stuff proof. What stuff is it proof? Radiation proof, waterproof, whatever. Number 3, quality. We're gonna talk about the quality. Number 4 is the slip resistance and the grippiness of the boot in general application, not anything specific, but a general application. Number 5, temperature. Are you getting too cold in these, or will you get too hot in these? Again, it should be a good balance between the two. Number 6, longevity. How long will these last you? How long will they survive? Number 7, that one is good. Balance of application. Balance of application, because you want to make sure that your boots last you in different situations, and they work for you in different situations. It's not just one. It's not just slip resistant in the oily surfaces, like in McDonald's floor, for example. No, it's actually, good for walking through a rocky road. It's good from walking in the wet grass, walking in a carpet, I don't know, whatever. Different applications. Maybe even driving a car or riding a motorcycle. In fact, I did do the riding motorcycle on this. Yes. All right, and the last one, number 8, is going to be the price. Again, I wouldn't think it's like the most important thing to consider, because your ultimate boots, however much they are, if they're the best, they're the best. You need to have the best for ultimate survival stuff. But nevertheless, we will talk about the price as well. Okay, so sorry taking too long. Let's get straight into these boots. So the very first thing is walking, running, length, comfort, and standing, obviously. So if you read through the reviews on Amazon, you will find that people absolutely love these boots whenever it comes to comfort. And I do agree. They feel amazing whenever it comes to comfort. They're pretty light for this size of the boot. It's pretty massive, all right? The boot is pretty massive, and you can see this side is actually pretty high. The toe is pretty high, so there is quite a lot of space there. So for standing and walking, they feel really good. Now, whenever it came to running, however, like I said, I ran 3 miles, and it was difficult. It was very difficult. First of all, because the boot is very hard to bend. Now again, over time, like you will hear people say that your boot will break down and will get softer. Yeah, okay. I don't really have time to wait for the boot to break down, and I really don't know what exactly that means. So I'm not gonna really pay attention to that. Right out of the box, running in this is pretty hard because this part right here is not very bendy. As you can see, it's pretty tough. So whenever you're running, you can't really have much of an impact on your toes, on the front of your foot, like you're supposed to whenever you're running. So a lot of impact goes on the heel, which is not good. And that obviously hurts your heels. It hurts. In a few miles, you will feel that it starts to transfer to your knees, and it's pretty hard. It gets pretty hard. Because this part is not very bendy, it's pretty hard to run in them. Walking, it is pretty good. It's comfortable. The reviews are 100% correct on Amazon. The only thing I would say, whenever you're doing a lot of walking, don't tighten this part too much, the top, because if you do, it actually starts rubbing against your ankle bone, whatever the hell it's called. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. I'm not a foot doctor. So yeah, definitely. While it's comfortable to walk, if you're not walking too fast or if you're not walking too much, over the course of the day, for work, I think this shoe is perfect. So you will find a lot of reviews on Amazon from police officers, from security guards. I 100% support those reviews because this shoe is very nice. It's very comfortable to stand and walk, unless you require some running or even a lot of running. So in that regard, whenever it comes to being, walking, running, length, comfort, it's sort of balanced. I would say that I would want my ultimate boot to be easier to run in, because you never know what might happen. You do need to run sometimes in extreme situations, okay? Makes sense. So keep that in mind. All right, number 2, stuff proof. Now this boots, they're not waterproof. Nevertheless, because you get 8 inches of the protection above your ankle, it really is nice. So I would say walking through a tall grass or walking through something that you might be worried about hurting your ankles or something like that, you would get that protection here. So it's very nice to have that. Falling, like for example, if you're riding a motorcycle in these boots, would be really nice because you have that ankle protection. So not waterproof, but nevertheless, because you have that extra length up here, is pretty good. Now they don't advertise it as radiation proof or anything like that, so I can't can't comment on that one. All right, number 3, quality. Smith and Wesson, amazing brand. They make amazing firearms, and looks like they make amazing boots as well. I don't have any complaints regarding the quality. Now, I did see a few complaints on Amazon reviews. They are saying specifically that the toe, this material, it actually wears off over the course of time, and it's easily scratchable. So if you are riding a motorcycle and you think about getting these for the motorcycle, keep in mind that your left your left toe might get pretty scratched up here, because you know why. If you're riding a motorcycle, you know why. Anyway, now a few features while we're getting to the next one. I really like the zipper on the side. It makes the putting on and off the shoe very easy, very quick. The strings, the lace strings, well, yeah, that, you get the point. They seem like a very nice quality, so they're not going to be going out on you anytime soon. Now, it's very easy to tighten them up. I did have boots, work boots, with the BOA system. I don't know if you know that. It's with the cables. I love that system. Unfortunately, they don't have that a lot on really anything other than work boots. I don't know why, but I wouldn't mind sacrificing that. Now, whenever it comes to the grippiness, the sole grippiness and slip resistance, as you can see, the grip is pretty aggressive on this boot. So I ran through the grass. It was a wet grass. It was raining yesterday, and it's raining today. So you're definitely not going to slip on any of that. Now, whenever it comes to being oil slip resistance, now I am not entirely sure about that. Didn't take them to McDonald's. Didn't have a chance. But I had the work boots with pretty much flat sole, bottom sole, and they were oil slip resistant, and they didn't really work very well. So honestly, I would take an aggressive sole anytime on my ultimate survival boots, and these are absolutely great whenever it comes to that. Now, obviously the design, you can tell they look absolutely cool, absolutely awesome. Can't go wrong. Plus, what's the brand of your boot? Smith and Wesson. Yeah, there you go. I don't think you can get cooler than that. All right, now temperature wise, I did get a little bit hot. My feet did get hot after running for 3 miles, but it's I think it's no big deal. There is this pores, ventilation pores or whatever they're called, that actually do provide some ventilation inside of your boot, so it is pretty good. Your feet stay pretty cool, and of course, it's a boot, so warm and cool at the same time. I think it's a good balance. Okay, I think it's pretty good. All right, number 6, longevity. Like I said, I did see, I only had these boots for about a week, but I did see some comments on Amazon regarding this toe scratching. I didn't see any other complaints. I didn't see any complaints regarding the zipper or this Velcro part that is on the top, the strings breaking down or anything like that. Only regarding this toe. So I mean, if you care about how your boot looks, just be careful. If you buy them, be careful with this front side. Don't scratch it or anything like that. I mean, honestly, it goes for any boots or shoes out there with the shiny tippy toe. All right, so number 7, balance of application. Like I said, I wish for my ultimate survival boots to be good anywhere. The more I can do with them, the better. Now with this ones, I wouldn't pick them necessarily. I would probably give them a spot somewhere on the list, or the top list of being in the ultimate survival boots, but wouldn't be the first one, because again, running is very important as your ultimate survival, as you would imagine, and these ones are not very good for running. Walking, standing, very comfortable, very good, not very good for running. Also because of this very, very tough sole, which is very practically unbendable, it becomes a little bit hard to do certain things, like for example crouching, or where you would use your feet to bend. Okay, I can't think of anything, but you probably can. Anyway, now the fitment is great. My size is 9.5, and I ordered 9.5, and they were fitting absolutely perfectly without any price, without any problems. Okay, and why I said price is because we are getting to price. Now the price of this, like I said, it's between 71 and 79, whichever size or color you pick. They vary along, and the free shipping. I will include the link in the description below. So in the conclusion, I already took too long. Sorry about that. In the conclusion, I would say if you are, a police officer, security guard, if you're looking for a good boot, or you're just, for your work, wearing them all day, definitely a great choice. Very comfortable to wear, very comfortable to be in, pleasant to be in. And they're kind of light too, considering how massive they are. You get the 8 inches of, ankle protection above here. Obviously the zipper makes it great, the ventilation pores make it great, and the aggressive sole, I think, definitely makes it great. Now for the ultimate survival boot, I don't know. We will be checking out a few other boots, so we will see. This is definitely on the list, but not at the top of the list. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. This is a brand new channel. I'm only about to reach 100 subscribers just sometime, anytime soon. I'm really looking to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of, no, this month. It's too ambitious if I say by the end of this. By the end of next month, I'm looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. A lot more reviews are coming. We're doing gun reviews, gun accessories reviews, and now gear reviews. Yes, a lot more stuff will be coming this way. We sometimes also do politics. In fact, if you are a conservative and you want to be in a liberal-free zone, join our Facebook group. It's in the description below. What we do there? Nothing. We just make fun of liberals. Yes. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.